Wait. Is it black tea or what?
It is a sweet black tea. That is sweet tea.
That is exactly the taste of it.
This is making me smile right now. It tastes so good. This literally tastes like home. Hi, and welcome to U Street. We're in Washington, D.C. in the historically black neighborhood, and we're here to give you a brief overview of the architecture, goings-ons, businesses, and seeing what else is cool here. So come, follow me. So as you can see, there are what are called row houses, which is stereotypically the architecture that one sees in this neighborhood. A very colorful gamut runs through these houses, and it's a very beautiful sight. It's something that you don't get in other parts of the United States, maybe in San Francisco. It's definitely a sight to behold. Here in the neighborhood, there have been many famous people who have come out of here. Clara Burton. Within this neighborhood too was the observatory that the first African-American graduate from the Auburn Conservatory came and established. It's become a very lively community here, mainly residential, gentrification, same forces that are kind of reshaping the population dynamics in many cities. And what we're going to be coming up on soon is the mural. This mural was painted in 2002 and it depicts the Washington, D.C. skyline. You can see the cultural dynamic and just the cultural appreciation in this work of art. Hi, so we're over here in Ben's Chili Bowl. It was opened in 1958. The culinary scene in Washington, D.C. at the time was very, shall we say, plain. And Ben, being of Indo-Jamaican descent, brought spice into the city. And that's vehicle for the spice was his famous chili bowl and the chili half smoke. And we are going to go ahead and try that today. And I am excited to go ahead and order some. It's a bit overwhelming, but we saw some footage of the grill going. Also, what's notable about this place is that so many celebrities have come to eat here because it's so good. It really is a cultural center of Washington, D.C. Most notably, President Obama came and sat right over there in that corner. I don't know whether you can go ahead and see it. But it is both a privilege and an honor to be able to be in the same space that so many people have come before. May I get 2 chili half smoke, 1 spicy, 1 original, 1 chocolate milkshake, and
With cream and cherry?
Yes, please. And 1 sweet tea. So I guess just a little bit more history into this place. In 1968, there were riots in the area. This was one of the few businesses that were left unscathed by both police action and protester action during that time. Also, Ben's Chili Bowl provided food to protesters of the Poor People's Campaign, and this campaign was seeking to provide and get material support for African Americans after the civil rights fight in 1964 and 1965. So they have been very instrumental in civil rights actions through the years and through the decades, again adding some weight to why this location, this restaurant, this establishment is so critical. We'll see if we can get a spot where Obama sat right over there. Hi, so I finally have it. And a classic chocolate milkshake. This is literally gonna be like biting into a piece of history. So to say that I'm excited is an understatement. And here we go. This is the classic Ben's Chili Bowl hot dog. So let's get into it. It's good. It's spicy, it's chili, and it's Ben's. You can't get any better than that. And that's the cherry on top. Hey, look who decided to join us at Ben's Chili Bowl. Hey, Jasmine. Well, welcome to the historic cultural center of DC.
Yeah, like did you mention that this is Obama's favorite hot dog place?
I did not mention that it was his favorite, but I did mention that he was eating here, and that's amazing. And I hope you can taste that and see whether it's
John
worth
just
it.
ordered a spicy hot dog for me, which I don't really eat spicy food, but I will try it. And I just saw that John is eating hot dogs with knife and fork. That doesn't make sense for it has in Texas. Is that legal?
Who knew that I was going to be roasted by a Taiwanese in America?
Okay, look at this. I don't know how to describe it.
A chili dog.
Chili dog. But they just like spill all the sauce on it. Like they're not safe. Like
I tell you, it looks intimidating. How spicy is it?
not really actually. It's not as spicy, isn't it? But it's really good. I think it's really good.
I think it's really good too. I think that.
After New York, I wouldn't say I'm in New York. I've only been there for like 2 years, but I've tried lots of hot dogs. It's really good one.
Legitimate. It is a legitimate chili dog. Or let me ask you this.
Yeah.
This is your first trip to Ben's Chili Bowl.
Yes.
So many famous people, famous Americans have been here.
Wait. Is it black tea or what?
It is a sweet black tea. That is sweet tea.
That is exactly the taste of the black tea in Ding Guo Guo. I don't know, have you know the Ding Guo Guo is like?
I don't know what the Guagua is.
Yeah, it's fried chicken, like a chain store in Taiwan.
Washington, D.C. could be viewed as culturally Southern.
Oh, really? Why?
So this goes back to like Washington, D.C. prior to being the District of Columbia was part of a Southern state. That being said, what you have tasted right now, is as close to Southern sweet tea as you will have ever gotten here in DC. Legitimately, this is making me smile right now. It tastes so good. This literally tastes like home.
Really?
Yes.
We didn't have that in Texas.
We have this in Texas. This is the quintessential Southern drink.
And with,
When you ask for tea,
hot dogs?
anything and everything.
Okay.
When you ask for tea, they don't give you unsweet tea. They give you sweet tea. You have to ask for unsweet tea.
Just like Taiwan and boba shop. Like if you have so many different level of like sugar level, and like if you ask like the Weitang, probably it's very very sweet. Like Weitang is like mild, but it's just pretty sweet. And for me, you should come to Taiwan. I mean.
Well, as soon as everything calms down, I'm more than happy to go ahead and fly over.
This is good.
It is good.
So good. I haven't had my breakfast. And what time is it?
It's 4 o'clock.
It's 4 o'clock. This is my first. I only have a tea and a coffee today. So this is so good. Like from my heart.
It is nurturing the soul. Have some of the chocolate milkshake. This episode is not sponsored by Pepsi.
I wish it's it. Welcome. Honestly, because I'm not a big fan of milkshake.
Oh.
Is that
Cut. Well, Jasmine, I will like to say thank you very much for joining us at Ben's Chili Bowl, a cultural center and a historical landmark of Washington, D.C. for the last 50 years.
50 years. It's been here for 50 years.
Oh, it's been here since 1958. And another shocking thing was Jenny and I actually saw one of the founders of this place still manning the grill. There she is. If you look, there you go. She's coming.
Did you see that? It's a little bit awkward.
That is Virginia Ali, the wife of Ben Ali.
Ah, we're looking at a historical person.
We are looking at history.
Yeah, right.
She is history. I have a feeling of somberness here. To imagine what she has seen, what she has lived through. Listen, with us, you're gonna get food, culture, history, all in one.
All in one.
Thank you so much for joining us on this episode of Jasmine, Jenny, and John Do History with Food.